We welcome you back to Lehigh Valley Sports Scene as we now move on to some high school volleyball. Easton area volleyball team has found success in their early season thus far, starting with 2 straight wins over Deeriff and Allen, then reaching a bit of a snag against Whitehall.
Yeah, 3-0 sweeps over Deeriff and Allen, so not really stubbing their toe early, and then falling against a perennial contender in Whitehall. So Easton off to a 2-1 start. In action on Friday against Bethlehem Catholic, the Golden Hawks also entering that showdown with a 2-1 overall mark, coming off a 3-1 victory against Northampton the night before. Our Sean Fritz was there and has the highlights.
Easton Area High School, the site for EPC boys volleyball, an early season meeting between a pair of 2-1 teams in the Red Rovers and the visiting Golden Hawks of Bethlehem Catholic. We check in first set where it was Becca coming out strong. They'd get solid play at the net from junior Dylan Zambo as he'd help Becca go on a 12-1 run. They'd be in complete control of the opening set as they'd go on to win it 25-16. Second set, we'd see the score remain tight for much of the set, but this time it was a spurt for the Red Rovers, a 6-1 run midway through the set. A late Becca run wasn't enough as the Red Rovers take set 2, 25-21. Their success was in part thanks to the play of senior outside hitter Ryan Mattis. He had 2 timely kills late in the set to push the Red Rovers to the set win, but the third set would show the Hawks sustaining some success, this one highlighted by a 14-4 Becca run. They'd go on to take it 25-18 and lead the match 2-1. With their backs up against the wall, the Rovers would do everything they could to try to get it to a 5th set. They'd get the spark from another 6-1 burst that broke a 14-14 tie. The Rovers would extend their lead with Mattis' 5 kills in the 4th set alone to tie the match at 2 sets apiece and send it to the deciding 5th set, where the intensity was ramped up as the teams exchanged momentum throughout the frame. An 8-4 Rovers run was countered with a 4-0 Becca run to tie it. We'd eventually be tied again at 12 before it was Bethlehem Catholic finishing it off with the last advantage. They win the set 16-14, and they win a thriller over Easton to improve to 3-1 on the season.
One thing going into the 5th set that we realized is that everybody won the set from this side that we won on in the 5th. So sometimes you got to believe in a little superstition in volleyball, and I just love the way the guys came back after that 8-4 deficit and laid at 12-9 to come back to win 16-4 in the 5th is a lot of maturity for a group that has no seniors.
We were very aware that Easton was a great team coming into this match, and we knew how much a win would mean to our program tonight. So we played our best. We still have a few places to work on, but I think we played a great game altogether. You can't get a kill without a set, and you can't get a set without a pass. So I think we all played pretty well.
Well, who would have thought we'd see a playoff-type atmosphere just a couple of games into the season? But for those who follow EPC volleyball, they feel like this might become a common occurrence with the league projected to be extremely competitive throughout the season. But no matter the time of year, this is obviously a huge win for Bethlehem Catholic and one they hope they can build off of moving forward.
I think all the other games in the Valley this year are toss-up games. So we talked about, are we able to win most of those toss-up games or not all of them? Can we go into next week? We have Freedom Monday and Emmaus Wednesday. Can we carry this over, not settle just for tonight, but continue to try to improve?
On the scene from Easton Area High School, Sean Fritz for 2 Sports.
So a big week coming up, as you heard, for the Golden Hawks taking on 1-1 Freedom tonight. And then, of course, perennial volleyball contender in Emmaus on Wednesday. Meanwhile, for Easton, the Red Rovers now at 2-2. They take on also 2-2 Pocono Mountain East this evening as well. As far as Becca and Easton meeting again this season, well, that will come in their regular season finale on Thursday, May the 9th.
Now we're going to stick with